Hi, this is our parent orientation video presentation. I want to talk to you first about our instructors here at South Lake Karate Academy. I'm going to start with my instructor is actually still Oshihan Ron Grant and his wife Kyoshi Liz Grant. Now Kyoshi Liz Grant is actually, as it states here, she is the head of our after-school karate program. She's a 5th degree black belt with over 30 years of martial arts experience. Now myself, I'm a 4th degree black belt with over 25 years of martial arts experience. I have 4 years of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu experience, and I've been ranked #1 in the world by 3 different sport karate organizations. One of our other instructors here is Sensei Mathew Burks. He's a 2nd degree black belt and has been training at South Lake Karate Academy since he was 8 years old, which has been for the last 12 years. He is currently attending Sumter Community College here in Claremont. Now, our orientation program is designed to give students an opportunity to try and see if black belt is a goal that they would like to set. Their first belt is going to be the yellow belt. It's going to be reached after about 4 to 6 weeks of training. This belt is more of a confidence booster. We just find that it's just really good for the kids to see progress on a monthly basis, at least for the first few months. And that's why on the second month, they're going to earn a tip, which is basically black electrical tape, and we'll place that on their yellow belt. Again, this is mainly so that the young students see progress. The third month, the student will test for their orange belt, and that's when they will move into the level 1 class. So as you can see here, it's going to take about 3 months to earn their orange belt. They'll get a new belt after 1 month. They'll get tipped the second month, and a new belt on the third. Then it goes on a 3-month basis. They'll be earning new belts. What do we expect from our beginner students? Well, especially from the younger students, the main thing is we want them to enjoy the classes. The regiment and the discipline and the structure will come as they progress up in rank. So testing fees. As you can see, we do not charge for our color belt ranks. 95% of the students across the country do in fact charge testing fees, and they can range from $15 to $60. What we do is we don't charge anything. Now, it's going to take about 50 months or about 4 years to reach the rank of black belt. At that rank, we do have a testing fee. Now, the fee for the junior black belt rank is $129. If you break this down, that's going to be $15 for the cost of the belt, another $45 for the embroidery, so you're looking at about $70 extra that we hand out to the 5 or so black belt instructors that have come to volunteer their time for the 4 hours that it takes to do the testing. So, if we have 4 black belts or 4 students testing for their black belt, we'll probably break up that extra $60 between the 4 other instructors that are there helping them as just as a donation for coming and helping out with the test. Now, we do have an optional black belt boot camp. Now, for those students that are nervous about their testing, it's an 8-hour session. It's broken into 4 weeks of 2 hours each week. And this is going to prepare them for their black belt testing, which we do in March and September. So the times will be from 9:30 to 11:30. Not that that's super important right now, but just keep in mind that once your child is eligible for their black belt, you'll be sent a notice about our boot camp. It's optional. You do not have to do it. It is $200, but that can be broken into 3 payments if you need. I do have some YouTube videos of some of our parent testimonials. These are 3 video clips from 3 students that tested for their black belt. Are there any other costs required? Well, there is sparring gear that's going to be needed once they reach their orange belt rank. Now, sparring is just where they start to learn to punch and kick in a controlled environment. So obviously they're going to need some padding for this. And this is usually ordered around the time they reach their orange belt rank. Bottom line is, each of the equipment, here's the pricing for it individually. It's going to be about $146. If you buy the complete set, it's about 120. Now, we've had some issues about a time or two where students have come without their uniform, whether it's dirty or they left it in another car. Regardless of the excuse, our school is considered a formal training hall. With that said, it's expected that students come to class with the necessary equipment. This includes their belt and their uniform. If a student forgets their belt, we may be able to provide them with a white belt for them to wear, meaning our brown belts, they gotta put on a white belt. Now, without the uniform, students will not be able to train. They will need to sit in the chairs and watch class. Communication at our schools is probably one of the biggest issues that we have. We like to communicate via email or text message notifications. With that said, here's our email address. Our phone number is 352-431-2060. If you press extension 2, you're going to reach my program director, Paula Kelly. She can answer most of the questions. If you opt to look for me, if you press extension 5, it goes to my phone. Please keep in mind, if it's during a class time, I will not answer the phone as I will be busy. Now, along with sending out email communications, we also do text message notifications. We've found that some parents typically have a profound use of their text messages over their emails. So what we've done is, if you send a text message to this 5-digit phone number, and in the message you type this keyword, karate student, you will then be opted in for our notifications. So if there's a special announcement that I need to get out to families, I'll send it usually by email and by text message. So as long as you've done this little message here, you'll be receiving our text messages. Again, compose a text. The phone number is 72727, and in the message put in karate student. I want to talk quickly about our website here. If you go to ClaremontKarate.com, you can see a login section up here at the top right. Click it. It's going to take you to this page. I'll send out, in the next few days, I'll send you a username and password. If you don't get this from me, please ask me. Say, Shion, I'd like to get that username and password, or can you set up the website for me? Real quick and easy, I'll be able to do that. Enter in the username, it's usually your email address. Put in the password that the computer sends to you. Press login. Bam, you're going to see your child's name. The student's name will be right there. You'll see all these tabs right here. First one I'd like to talk about is the Docs and Courses. Click on the Docs and Courses tab. You're going to come to this page. Real quickly, if you click on the Beginner's Course for New Students, you're going to have a couple of topics, actually about 4 topics. What I'd like you to do is how to tie your belt. If you click on that, it's going to take you to this page. It's going to be a YouTube video of me showing students how to tie their belt. Now, if we go back, what I'd like to do, go back another page, white and yellow belt curriculum. So as our new students, if you want to cover the material like your front kick, round kick, upper block, inner blocks, anything that's going to be covering material for earning your yellow belt or for earning your orange belt is going to be in this section right there. So you'll want to click on that and you'll see more YouTube videos. Actually, you'll see the techniques first. Click on the technique that you want to see and you'll have the video. Lounge is very similar to anything that's posted on Facebook, which is another way of communicating. And also we have Twitter. South Lake Karate is our Twitter account, at South Lake Karate. And Facebook is facebook.com/South Lake Karate. Now, if you have any other questions, let's go back to the communications page. feel free to email us. Feel free to give us a phone call. Extension 5. Don't forget text message optimization. We hope this video has been helpful for you.